All right, my day here at Otay Ranch continues. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Matt Braumbaugh, Otay Ranch.
So Matt, we're down here because we like to talk to good teams, we like to talk to great teams, but you guys are a team that just has a really interesting story.
Yes.
Kind of lost in the shuffle a little bit in the beginning of the season. Last week, take down Eastlake. Now you guys will all be like, well, duh, we knew we were going to do it. But to the outside fan, that's a pretty big win. So we were trying to figure out what's been going on this season. How has it been you guys building this thing that seems to be clicking right now?
Well, with the new addition of Coach RC, he really just made it a point that we're going to have a set practice and practice plan for every practice, and we're working hard every day because everyone knows on this team that Eastlake is the team to beat. And our fans knew it, we knew it, that we wanted at least one out of the two, which we got this year, so we were pretty happy.
So you mentioned that practice plan. Is there something, though, that's kind of motivating you guys? Because sometimes it'll be that, we took an L last season or a meeting we had in the offseason. Is there something that really is kind of lighting your guys' fire?
Definitely. On this team, we have a lot of different attitudes, a lot of different personalities. Some lead by example. Some like to talk a little bit, like Randy over there. But with all our different attitudes, we still have the same goal, and we know how to motivate each other and pick each other up when we're put down. Well,
because it definitely seems like you guys are ultimately building a pretty strong foundation. I mean, I think it's safe to say that this year it has the potential to set up an interesting run of we built the baseball culture here. Is that safe to say?
Yes, sir, definitely. Playing varsity all 4 years with 4 different head coaches, it was pretty rough for a lot of guys that have been on varsity all 4 years. But this year we know it's definitely something special, and all the seniors here wanted to make it a point that this is the year that we want to make it a set stone that Otay Ranch is something special.
So do you feel like you're building up to be able to say that you're leaving a little bit of a legacy? And if so, what do you want that legacy to be? Not you personally, but the graduating class.
Gotcha. Graduating class, definitely that hardworking, and we want to make an example for the guys coming up, whether it be on JV or the next few years, that when you come to practice, it's time to work, and you can have fun, but at the same time, the goal is to get the win at the end of the day and the CIF championship, so for sure.
Speaking of have fun and championships, this has just become a county-wide hunt for who is the best Fortnite player. You got anybody on this team that you're willing to throw into that mix?
Randy Absher is definitely pretty good at Fortnite. We squad up a lot, and he definitely carries me, but I come in with those little once-in-a-while kills that saves the game, so definitely Randy, though.
I swear to you, he is behind this camera doing this right now.
Yeah.
It just shows how you guys, you balance that. We know how to grind, but also baseball is a long season, so we know how to have some fun. For you personally, what's left on, put CIF aside, I don't want to cause anybody jinxing anybody, anything like that, but for you personally, what's left on the checklist to still get done between now and the end of the season?
Well, definitely heading into playoffs, we really want to finish strong. Win games, keep practicing hard, and pretty much everyone's just getting their swings down and getting prepped for what's big and what we don't want to jinx. So,
deal. I'll leave it at that. That Otay is coming for theirs. This D2 playoffs. It's going to be we very well could see the best team in San Diego be the D2 champion. That's just how stacked this bracket is. I'm going to go on record saying that, and I will end it there, man. Thank you so much for being on with us.